Hello, fellow gunners. Tim here at the old reloading bench. I'll talk about 223 case preparation. Now, there's somewhat of a debate or discussion that 5.56 millimeter cannot be fired in a 223 Remington chambered gun. Well, it can, but the deal is the casings are identical except for right here, right at the mouth. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but the 5.56 and the 223, the 223 is a little bit shorter than the 5.56, which causes, if you fire the 5.56 and the 223, causes pressure because the mouth is touching the lands or the rifling in the gun. See, we have a 1.7665, close to 7. See, that's the 5.56. There's the 223. Now these, I have not sized or trimmed these cases. Not yet. We're fixing to. Here's the 223. 1.746. Now in my trimming manuals or loading manuals, it says to trim to 1.750. So I know this casing, this 223 casing's a little short. What is it, 3 thousandths? Yeah, right at 3 thousandths short. But this one's 17 thousandths over. Okay, now I've sized this in my 223 die, which supposedly they're the same dimensions except for the neck length. So when I trim it, I'll be trimming it down to a 223. So that way I can fire it in a 5.56 or a 223. Now that's the difference in it. There's a 5.56. Now, let's get to talking about some case preparations to load. In a rifle, there's quite a bit of case preparation. Not near like there is on a pistol. Pistol, you size it, you prime it, flare the neck, load it, done. There's some trimming involved in the casings on the rifles. Also, if you have military loads like this, now, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, see the crimp around the primer? Around the primer pocket, there's a crimp there. But I'm also noticing that civilian cartridges are starting to be crimped too. I guess that's because of the love of the AR-15. Don't want any primers coming loose, causing malfunctions okay. So, got my handy dandy drill here. Got my 5.56 right here. We're just going to trim it. I've got a lead trimmer. Trimming gauge. To me, it's just the way to go. Now, I'm using a pair of vice grips because after doing couple hundred cases, your fingers get a little wore on. So you just stick your gauge down in there up to your cutter. You just turn your drill on and make sure it's going the right direction. That's all there is to it. It's trimmed. As far as trimming. Okay. Now you take it out. Got a little chafing tool here. Now this is a lead chafing tool. I also have a RCBS. Well, it says burring tool. It's a chafing tool, burring tool, whatever you want to call it. Or I should say chamfering. All right. You just kind of put that in there. And on the outside. Ain't that a lovely sound? There you go, guys. Took the burrs right off. And that's what that tool's for. Now, I know I kind of got off the subject about the crimping of the primer pockets. A lot of guys I've noticed here lately have, I guess Dillon's come out with it, a swedging primer pocket tool. I don't know if that's new or what, but I was always taught to take your chamfering tool and just go in that pocket and you just rotate it until you take that crimp out. Now I know, yeah, you're removing material, but it's thick enough, you're not hurting it. You just go around there until that crimp is gone. Makes a nice little beveled spot. All right, let's see where we at. We trimmed it. We deburred it. We took the crimp out of the primer pocket. I'm going to flare it. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the other day. You know, I told you I made a mouth belling tool or a flaring tool out of a field point. Well, here's the field point I used. Oh, hey, Dave, it's 125 grain. I'm sorry, I told you 100 grain. It's 125. Sorry. All right. I've already got my... There it is. And you're not going to see it at that angle. Sorry, guys. But let's go ahead and take our freshly trimmed case right up in there. I've already got it set. And right here's what it looks like. See? Yep. See the bell? A little bell on there. That way we can get our cast bullets down in there. Okay. Now we're talking about trimming. I've actually showed you all the steps that it takes to prep your cases. Now I've just got to do that about 200 more times. It wears down on you. But I think you've got the gist. You just repeat them steps. Now I know I've already sized them. And there's quite a bit to that preparation. You know, you got to lube it and then put it through there. And then a lot of guys, after they size it, you know, you got your lube on there for your sizing. A lot of guys just put them right back into the wet tumbler and clean it off. A lot of guys throw them in their vibrator laboratory tumbler and clean it off that way. But I just You know, I've already cleaned them. I've already polished them. I just wipe them off. You do that about 200 times and it wears on you. But, hey, that's just part of it. This is a hobby, and if you don't enjoy your hobby, then you don't have much of a hobby. It's more like work. All right, guys. I believe that's all I wanted to show you. Look around here. Now I'm going to load these cast bullets with some 4166. Haven't quite come up with a load yet. And some H4895. Now, you know, in my function test with the M16, the AR-15, and the Mini 14, the 20 grains of 30-31 worked the action. I didn't check for accuracy. The next time I get down to the range, now here in the Ozarks, it's flooding really bad right now. And it'll probably be Tuesday, if it stops raining tomorrow, before I can get down to the range because it's just too flooded. But we'll function test these loads, and I'll tell you what the loads are that I came up with at the time. And we're going to check out the accuracy. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.